Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. So, I haven't filmed a TBR video in a while, mostly because like, you know, the great reading slump of 2022 was pretty awful and I just was like mood reading whatever, whenever. It was rough. So, I just wanted to film this video because there are some books that I kind of want to try and make sure I get to. And so here they are. So the first one that I want to talk about is, this book is for the Rake Appreciation Society. This is the historical romance book club that I do with my dear, dear friend Jen from the Book Refuge. The book we have picked for, wow, this is not great light in here. I make such professional quality videos. Thank you so much for watching them. Anyway, this is the Rake Appreciation Society book club pick for the month of June. It is called Love and War by Shira Lynn. This is an interracial romance and I believe it's set during World War II. And yeah, I know that Jen loves this and it's a very short book. There is an audiobook of it and I am very, very excited to read this. Our live show for this will be on June 16th. Okay, now another book that I really want to get to in June, which actually is a new release. This is a historical romance, and it is A Caribbean Heiress in Paris. So I think this cover is beautiful. I've heard a little bit of rumblings about this, and I think it sounds unique, and I just really want to give it a try. So this one is definitely gonna happen. Another book that I really want to read is A Treacherous Trade by Kerrigan Burns. So this is Kerrigan's mystery series. I read the first book. It's not a romance. I read the first book in May. I enjoyed it and I really want to just continue on with the series. I like the characters. I love the vibe that Kerrigan writes in here. It's a little bit gritty, a little bit dark, a little reminiscent of the Victorian Rebels series, but not romance heavy. It did seem like in the first book there was like just the teensiest, tiniest little tiny hint that something romantic may happen in future books. But really, I just enjoy Kerrigan's writing and I love a good mystery, so this is what I want to read. So I'm gonna read it. Okay, now this book is one that I actually just recently bought specifically because I saw Ava do a TikTok about this. And it is this book by Karen Hawkins. It's How to Entice an Enchanter. So I watched Ava's TikTok. I'll have her YouTube channel linked down below. And she compared it to the same feeling that you got in the 2005 Pride and Prejudice movie. And so I was like, immediately buy that and let's read it. So there's no audio for this, but I do still want to read it a whole bunch. And I want to put it as a priority. So I'm going to try and get to that soon. Okay, another book that I really want to read is a book called Emperor by Anna Hackett. I read the first book in this series, Overlord, in May. Enjoyed it a lot. It was very fun. This is a sci-fi romance, and it, like, the heroes in this book are alien, but not like super far out there aliens. Like, they don't have like different anatomy. I mean, a little bit, but not like majorly 4 different eggplants. You know what I mean? So I really enjoyed the first book and I want to continue on in the series. They're very fun, very fast-paced, and it was just a good time. So I have that book. Okay, so the next book that I want to read is this beautiful book by Emma Hamm. This is of Goblins and Gold, and Amina sent this to me, which I am so grateful for. And I cannot wait to read this. I love Emma Hamm's books. She writes really beautiful fantasy romances, and this is also fairly short. And yeah, I can't wait to read this. Okay, so now another book I really want to get to. This is book 4. This is the last full book in this series. There is a novella, but it is the Scourges of St James series by Lorraine Heath. I have been reading this series over the last like month, month or two. Anyway, this is the last book. I did start this book and then I had to put it on pause to do books for like book clubs and live shows and things like that. So this is very top priority for me. I am positive I'm gonna love it. I don't know if I'll love it as much as the others because I loved those a whole lot. So I think I will love it, but this series has been fantastic and I've enjoyed it immensely. Alright, so another book that I really want to get to that has been on my radar for a while, it's been languishing in my Audible library, is Knotted by Pam Godwin. I'm a huge fan of Pam Godwin. I think she is the queen of dark romance. I pretty much love... I actually don't think there is a book of hers that I haven't loved. And I've read quite a few of them. This book I have not read. I picked this up a while back in an Audible sale, and yeah, I just really need to get to it. I don't really know what it's about, but it's Pam Godwin, so I know it's going to be dark and sexy and complicated, and I am here for it. Alright, another book that I really want to read. This is a new historical romance author to me. She's not new, but I haven't read her books yet, and I have had them for a very long time. It is No Mistress of Mine by Laura Lee Gerke. I am very excited to try this author out. She has a pretty extensive backlist, I believe. I honestly don't know too much about her, but I see her books everywhere. Beautiful, beautiful step back. I am pretty much always in the mood for historical romance, but I really am right now too, and I just really want to try this book. I don't really know what this is about. It says he's one of the wildest rakes in the ton. He's now determined to find a suitable wife, and the heroine is a woman with no romantic illusions. She knew love would never be enough for a British lord and an American girl from the wrong side of the track. So it sounds like it's an arranged marriage. Okay. Very interesting. I'm excited about this. Of course she's a red-haired heroine, but we don't mind that a bit. Okay, now, the next book that I really want to read, that I have also actually started and then had to put off because the audiobook is super long, and that's pretty much all. Like, that's pretty much all. That's pretty much all. So, this book, it doesn't really scare me because I love angsty and emotional reads, but I also just feel like I need to really be in the right headspace for it, and that is No Tomorrow by Carrie Ann Cole. I love Carrie Ann Cole. I really want to read this. I hear it's very emotional, very angsty, and I'm excited about it. I have started it. I just need to finish it, and this cover is the Mystic Box edition, which I think is just so beautiful. I love it so much. Okay, and now I also have 2 arcs that I need to get to for the month of June. One of them actually releases early on in June. I haven't read it yet. It is by Cat Sebastian. It is The Perfect Crimes of Marion Hayes. I don't know anything about this other than I do believe it's a queer romance. I know Cat Sebastian writes some really excellent queer romance, and I've loved everything of hers that I've read so far, so I'm very excited to read this. This comes out, I think, like June 7th. And then another book that I really, really, really am going to get to, I just got the audio arc of this, is Bet on It by Jodie Slaughter. I don't know anything about this contemporary romance. I just saw the author and I was like, yeah, let's request that. So, very excited for this one. This one comes out in July, I believe. So, alright, this was just a really short video. I just wanted to compile some books that I really wanted to read so that if I get slumpy again, I'll at least have something to pick from. Thank you so much for watching this video, my friends. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know which of these books you really want me to prioritize, and also let me know what you're going to read for this month. And I'll see y'all in my next video.